Love and Hip Hop Miami's Sukihana with the big fat cat. So she say, she turned out to be one of season 3's fan favorites and y'all wanted me to get her on the line. Now Suki had her own fair share of drama, laughs, and everything in between. Lover or hater, the girl just might be here to stay. I had a very interesting conversation with Sukihana. Wanna hear it? Here it go. Yes, God, honey, it's the doll, Miss Funky Dineva Ross, and I got none other than Love and Hip Hop Miami Sukihana with the good pussy and the fat cat on the line.
How you doing, honey?
Suki, I'm doing good. So listen, you done told us all season that you got the good pussy and the fat cat. We need some receipts, bitch. We need some testimonials. Where can the people where can we find out the real deal?
Oh, you can do you probably can look me up on Google. You know I'm a legendary hoe. Yeah.
Legendary. Girl, I've seen you got an OnlyFans page and you earning in the top 1%. What's all that about?
So let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was just thinking like Love and Hip Hop has definitely helped me with my bookings. They've been booming, but I had to stop my bookings to the end of June because of the coronavirus going on right now. Honey, I can't. I'm not flying. I ain't got time for that. So I was just like, let me try to make an OnlyFans. Let me see what this is about. Because I thought it would be cute. I could still make money while I'm at home. I mean, I did make a lot of money from the show. I got show money and stuff saved up. But I just can't just sit and not make no money.
Mama said she got mouths to feed. She said she got mouths to feed. I know that's right. So listen. A lot of the girls were saying, this bitch on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but she ain't even from Miami. This hoe from Delaware. How did you make it to Miami from Delaware?
Okay, so but let me wait. Hold on, before we get that, let me confirm this OnlyFans stuff.
Okay.
So I made the OnlyFans. I got about like 20 pictures and videos on there.
Okay.
And I guess a lot of girls was hating on me because I guess they was like, well, what's she doing on there, baby? I'm dancing to my music, twerking, and it's really PG-13. But I made over $100,000 on my OnlyFans. So I'm the top 1%. Yeah. So if anybody trying to come for me or check me, baby girl, that money coming through.
And it's funny because a lot of people affiliate OnlyFans with porn. And now listening to you say that is a great way for you to promote your music. And you said you made 100K. So shit, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Okay, I will keep doing it. My managers don't want me doing no more though. I'm just
cool. Did you get that hustle from Delaware? Is that the Delaware hustle?
Let me take you back to Delaware. Okay, so how did I end up in Miami? Okay, boom. I'm actually from the west side of Wilmington. That's in Delaware. It's real ghetto. You know, that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. But I've been back and forth down south since I was a jit. My mom just moved around a lot. So I've been in Atlanta since I was 12.
Okay.
You know, my connection to Miami, basically, I just got a big following in Florida. But it's just because it's a lot of people in Florida who act just like me. Like people can relate to me.
Yes.
So it was just my bookings have ran to the roof in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, and Dade County. So it got to a point where I was getting booked so much that I just had to stay out here, you know. And then I was actually supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Okay.
But yeah, I was actually going to be on there, but the producers on Miami wanted me really bad. Like it was a bidding war for me. I love Miami.
Okay.
And I feel like the cast on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they are a lot older than me. I wanted to be around, you know, people I can relate to. So I got picked up for Miami, and that's how it works.
And it's funny that you brought that up because my next question to you was going to be, how did you become affiliated with the show? Like, how did all of this happen for you?
I found out that they were actually watching me for a very long time, and they've been reaching out to me, but I didn't see it. Like they were hitting up emails and stuff. I guess they couldn't contact me. But I think everything happened at the right time because I think if they got me like in my early stages, I just wouldn't be ready for television at that time. So it ended up happening. I got added to the cast of Love Hio Hop Miami, and I became like not the only fan favorite, but I became one of them.
One of them. Indeed, I'm going to tell you something. When that season began, and it's going to bring me to my next question, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't featuring you. I was like, oh, this girl is a lot. But somewhere along the way, you won me over. And I'm going to tell you exactly where it was you won me over. It was at the radio scene when y'all were talking with Stitches and you started talking about colorism and your struggles in the industry. Yeah. And to piggyback off of what Trick said at the reunion, he said, this girl got some sense. And it was that moment when I started paying attention to you. And you, I'm not going to lie, you slowly won me over because I was so not featuring you. In the
You're not the only one that said that. I've seen a lot of the reviews and a lot of people. I had a lot of people who love my crazy personality, but it was a lot of people who said, like, I won their heart during this season. And I used to go back and forth with the producers. I'm like, listen, this is who I am. Y'all not finna make me no soft ass bitch. Like, y'all not about to make me feel vulnerable. I was scared to be vulnerable. Because I didn't want people to come for me. Right. Knowing that I'm really a very sweet person. I care about people, you know, and I didn't want the producers to show that side of me, but I ended up just letting them go ahead and show that side of me. And I guess it worked out in the end, you know. You know,
reality TV, the core word is real. And it's been my experience in reviewing reality TV for as long as I have that is the stuff people really connect with. And I think it's that vulnerability that made you one of the fan favorites. So let's get into the season. We first get introduced to you. And for many viewers like myself, my first time ever hearing of you and seeing you was the first time you crossed the stage at the office for the rap showcase that Trina was having. You definitely were one of the most memorable people during that rap performance. What was going through your head in that moment?
Well, I was really excited to perform, you know, on the show. That was one of my first scenes. So I was really excited. You know, I came prepared, came with my dancers. We practiced every day. So I was fully prepared for this to show everybody what I got. I was really happy. Like, you know, it worked out for me. You know, I did a great job.
And you could tell that you were prepared, and Trina them were actually impressed because you came with the pomp and circumstances, and it was all great. So let me ask you this. What were your original thoughts about Nikki Natural's performance?
Well, when I see her perform, I'm really not no shady girl. I felt like it was okay. She did her thing. It was not. I'm not gonna hate on her. It wasn't bad. You know. I felt like it could have been better. You know, she had music and maybe some dance. I feel like the song was nice, but it's a difference between you know, a song and actually giving a performance, being a performer. You know, but at the end of the day, a lot of the cast that this guy added to the show are new artists. So, you know, I wasn't mad at it, you know, but I feel like maybe when it was time for her to go against J Diva, which J Diva did a great job too. Did you see hers?
I did.
Yeah, I think she did a great job, and I felt like you know that was the chance for them to you know go. She had to pick one of them, you know. So I just felt like that was her time to shine and show people what she got. Not so much being a battle rapper, but go out and perform and show them what you really got. It's your chance, you know. So I felt like she felt offended by it, but if it was me. And I know I'm trying to make it big, and I know what my potential is. If somebody tell me to go against anybody, I'm going, honey, if I gotta say a poem, I don't care if I gotta
yes,
a joke.
Yes, God.
I'm gonna do it. But at the end of the day, I feel like, I mean, she could look back at this situation and understand when you got your chance, you don't always get these opportunities. But when you got that opportunity, you give them what you got. That's just it. It ain't no, these hoes don't like me. She didn't like me. Joy making her face. Guess what? If I was that girl and I seen them making no faces at me, I would have showed out, honey. I would have did it again. That's just it.
So let me ask you this. I interviewed Nikki and I asked her about it, and she said that her reluctance to battling was the fact that she had to perform 3 times. And the rest of y'all only performed. She said the rest of y'all only performed once.
Let me tell you the real tea. I performed my song 2 times. Let me tell you, when it comes to television and the producers, if they don't get the right footage, if the crowd is too loud, I performed my song 2 times. I didn't care. I'm happy to show what I got. So I performed my song 2 times. I don't know what everybody else did. I think I seen Nikki perform 2 times too. But I mean, at the end of the day, we gotta redo these things a lot of different times all the time. That's just what it is. You know?
So do you think her reluctance to battle against the girl was because she wasn't confident that she could do it, or because she felt tried because she had to perform multiple times?
Well, I think it was more of an ego thing, like a pride thing. And that pride and ego will ruin you. Like, that's just what it is. Sometimes you gotta put your pride to the side and put your ego to the side and show your talent. So I feel like if she would have performed again and gave him something different, I feel like maybe she could have won. You know, and the girl J Diva did a great job. The girl was doing splits and everything. Like, I felt like I don't see what the issue. I really don't see what the issue was.
No, I don't. You know, not knowing all the facts, and to your point, if I'm a new artist and I was given this platform and I'm standing in front of somebody who can pave the way for me, bitch, I would have performed from 9 to goddamn 5 all night long in order to get that opportunity. So let me ask you this.
People look at it like kissing Trina ass, and I just think I don't even think that's the case. I think it's, you know, just show a little respect, pay a little homage, because the girl, you might think that she's not the biggest, but she has paid the way. She's been in the game for a long time, and she is the queen of Miami. Like, as far as a female artist, way back to Trick Daddy and Slip and Slide, she did her thing. You know, so I don't really know the situation with Nikki, but I just know when she snatched the mic out of Trina's hand, that was just disrespectful. Like, everybody saw that, everybody looked at it, was like, come on, y'all doing too much. Like, I don't know. It wasn't that deep to me.
So let me ask you this, because after that scene, the next time we see all of y'all together, there's a bunch of static. Me and a lot of the viewers are just straight up unclear on what the root of the issue is between you and Nikki. What is it?
It really wasn't no issue at all. Like, what I heard was, I guess she had a conversation, like she had a heated argument with her about her performance, and I guess she said she did better than everybody, and Hood Rat asked, well, did you do better than Suki? And she was like, yeah, I did. And I mean, I could look at this a couple of different ways. I know I did the best. Everybody did. Everybody said it. That's just what it is. And I can understand her being an artist and saying, well, I did better than everybody. But it's just a way, I think it's a deliverance. Like, you don't have to say, well, I did better than her. You could just say, I did my thing. That's what I'm going to do. If somebody asks me about the performance, I'm going to say, I did my thing. Like, you see, I told you about her. She did an okay job. I don't think, you know, I think it was a little shade in there, but I didn't address her to press her. I just asked, like, what's up? Like, what you doing? It's Shay. I don't even know why Shay was on the show, but I feel like I walked into something where Shay was told to do the most of it. And my thing with Shay was like, baby girl, Nikki not saying nothing. Everybody's seen the footage. I'm talking to Nikki, and Nikki was just quiet. Shay talking for Nikki, and it's just like, Shay, listen, you don't even know me. Like, don't. One thing about Shay is Shay been bullying people on that show for a long time. And everything. That energy Shay had for me, I think she didn't know that I was a real hood rat, and I was gonna give it to her ass. As you can see, if you watch the season, that energy she had from that first episode has changed. And Shay didn't want no smoke with me no more. But it wasn't really no beef with Nikki. I don't even have no beef with her. I don't even know what the problem is like that. It just stored up like a bunch of mess, and I guess everybody's true colors started to show.
And the mess is then spiraled out of control. And I was going to ask you about Shay. You know, when I was looking at the reunion, I kind of sided with Kendall, and he was like, Shay and Suki, y'all shut up. Does it really feel like you and Shay really, at the end of the day, arguing about nothing? Do you think that you and Shay could start over?
I don't have no issue. Let me tell you something. I didn't even have no issue with her. If somebody in my face and doing them, you know, stuff get chopped up. Like, I just felt like she was being a little bit too disrespectful. And I don't really know how you is. I'm not confrontational. But if somebody in my face questioning me like, bitch, you ain't gonna question me about nothing. I don't even know you, hoe. That's how I am. So I wasn't even, it wasn't no pressure. issue with Shay at all because she didn't put her hands on me or nothing like that. But the problem was I heard behind the scenes she was just talking about me really bad, and I felt like it was her. She felt like it was her time to shine because now she got a storyline. Now she fucking around with me. I'm one of the big ones on the show, and I'm a new cast member. So if you fucking around with me, you already know you finna get airtime. You finna be on every episode. And I felt like that's what her case was. But I ain't got no problem with Shay. I just don't like that she's a bully. I don't like that. Like, she was talking about me and hood brat, and like she just was really problematic. But after reunion, you ain't get to see it. But me and her came on common grounds. Like they cut the argument out. But it was really, I was just questioning her. I was like, listen, you had a lot to say when me and Nikki had words, right? And that's your friend. But Trina just did her big one on Nikki right here. You ain't said nothing. So baby, you a picky one. You like to pick and choose who to start battling with. And I just put her in her place about that. And it got to the point where it was just like, but it ain't no pressure. I said, bitch, with that slip ass vibe, and she was like, bitch, you know my vibe is cute. Stop playing with me. I was like, it is cute. You know, it ain't no smoke, it ain't nothing, but just know your place because I'm new to the show, but ain't nobody finna play with me.
Yeah. So well, you know, hopefully next season we can see y'all interact and you can help her have a stronger storyline than what she been having. Maybe y'all can go shopping and get y'all nails done or something or another. Because I'm gonna say, as a viewer, we are sick and tired of seeing Shay jump in and out of everybody else's damn business, and I want Shay to get some business of her own. Quiet as it's kept after being on reality TV for 15 years.
Able to be on the show without stirring up problems. They need a opponent. They need somebody who wants to stir up problems. I think that's what she does, honestly. But if she don't got nobody to start problems with, then what's she gonna do on the show? She's not a Love Hip Hop. Like, she's not a rapper.
So speaking of stirring up problems, in retrospect, the big old fight that went down at Hood Brat's manager house. Do you see how, girl, you cooking neck bones back there? What you cooking back there?
No, I'm cooking some chicken in the pressure cooker because I got kids and stuff. I'm trying to cook.
I understand. And they probably eating you out of house and home during this coronavirus shit. So listen, talking about problems, looking back on it, do you see how anybody would have...
This right here, this is where I hold my clean dishes at, just so nobody don't say,
say you got a nasty house, because you know the girls will try to come for you.
Yeah, they gonna say, she need to clean them dishes. Let me tell you, this is the clean dishes right here.
So back to my question about causing problems. In retrospect, do you see how Nikki could have been offended and felt threatened when you walked in and started taking off your heels?
Well, honestly, I could understand that, but guess what? I know how to fight real good. I like to fight, and I don't cause no problems. I'm not a troublemaker. But if I'm walking into something and I see, if I'm looking at your body language and you standing like this, I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm gonna take them off. But I wasn't taking them off to stand to go head to head with her. I'm just taking them off to make sure I'm prepared just in case. But I put my hands on you, I'm gonna be prepared. So at the end of the day, it got cut up a lot. But I told her, I said, listen, I don't want to put my hands on you because it's been scenes where I've been in fights and I feel like I got a personality, I'm funny, and I'm a ratings magnet. People want to watch me. I don't have to fight. I told the producers I don't have to fight to get these ratings in. So that's why I just wanted the scene to go right. I'm like, listen, that's why I told the producers I don't want to fight her. Like, let's talk so the viewers and the audience can understand what the issue is. The girl ain't want to talk. The girl wanted to argue and be rude, disrespectful. So I had to give it to her. Like, that's how that was.
I'm gonna push back on you a little bit. Now, in scene, you said you were taking your shoes off because your ankle was fucked up. But now you...
a little bit. It wasn't. I lied. But at the end of the day,
okay.
I did like, because I didn't want her to think I was gonna put my. I knew she wasn't gonna listen to me, but I didn't want her to think I was coming to fight her. I really wanted to understand why she stole my phone. But let me tell you the real to you. The girl came there starting problems because she didn't tell you this, but she had 3 gift bags in her hand. It wasn't to apologize to Trina. She had a bag. She had a gift for me, for her brat, and for Chameleon, and it was like me and stuff. Like, she gave Chameleon like a dentist number. She said to fix some fucked up ass teeth. Chameleon didn't even do nothing to her. Like, she gave us all like mean stuff. So it was she came to start problems, and I didn't want to fight her. I really didn't. I just wanted to understand why you stole my phone, because we still didn't get to the bottom of it. And she told y'all that she didn't steal it, but we all seen the footage of you know her. looking at it and then having to put it away. It's like you are being messy and you don't really know who you playing around with. Because I don't play like that. One thing about me is I have morals. Like, I'll fight you, I'll argue with you, but as a mother, I'm not going to steal from you. I know you got kids. You know, when that phone got stolen, I missed out on about $15,000. And I couldn't call my kids. Mind you, I live in Atlanta. I'm in Miami for a couple of days doing this show. I didn't have a phone there. So that really made me not respect her as a woman no more. You know, so that's how that went. And I mean, we did whoop her ass, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a jump because I'm gonna tell you the real tea. Let me tell you, Love and Hip Hop can't really show fighting on VH1. That don't fit their brand. But what really happened was the fight. Her and Trina was out there arguing, remember? And we all ran out there to help Trina. Hood Brat was the one that whooped her ass. And Hood Brat really whooped her ass. I didn't even know Hood Brat could fight like that, but me and Hood Brat have gotten fights together before. But Hood Brat whooped her ass. I pulled her wig off. We didn't get to put our hands on her. But Hood Brat was the one that fought that girl. And it's just like, she keeps saying jump this, jump that, but Trick Daddy got that video. Like, the VH1 and Love Hip Hop has that video of Hood Brat being the one to get up and to grab her and whoop her ass. But I didn't feel like it had to be all of that. But one thing I do know, if you ask for trouble, it's going to find you. And that's going to be your karma. And I would think from that situation, her stirring up that problems and bringing them gifts and disrespecting people, I would think she would learn not to start problems no more.
You know, I definitely hate that it happened because I'm of the strong belief that there's power in numbers. And moving to my next point, Santana gave y'all some great advice when Trina decided that she was no longer going to do the tour because all of the drama. And she said, and Santana was like, well, you know what? All three of y'all got strong personalities. Y'all got strong followers. Y'all can do the tour yourself. Do you think that there's any real potential for the three of y'all, you, Hood Brat, and Chameleon, to tour and that people would genuinely be interested?
Well, I feel like, Chameleon has been on a world tour already. The girl has been in Germany. That girl has billions of views. She can go on a tour by herself. As far as me, I've been doing shows. I made over $200,000 in show money from last year before I got added to the cast of Love.
Good for you.
You look at my views and my music streams. I have been working very hard. I can go on tour by myself as well. And Hood Brat is a new artist, and Hood Brat been doing her thing. So I feel like if we all go on tour together, it would be a good look. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Do you think the addition of Nikki to the three of y'all touring would strengthen the tour or weaken the tour?
Listen, I'm gonna just say this. I'm not trying. I would say this as humble and as nice as I can because I really don't want to keep this negativity going on because I don't know that girl. I just know she has been problematic. But looking at, her views and her streams, like she don't have. I'm not saying this to her career or to come at her, but she has 0 streams on Spotify. And, some of her music, like as far as YouTube, her music videos. I'm sorry.
I'm good, baby.
You're calling. I gotta wrap it up in a little bit, but
okay. We got about 10 or 12 minutes left.
Okay, so back to do I think Nikki would be a good part of the tour? Nikki has no Spotify streams, or she's not really big in that area, and I just feel like I really don't feel like she could help us. I feel like I would be helping her. Even if I was to give her a feature, I would be helping her, and I would have did that if she was a cool girl. Like, there's just too much problems with her. Okay. But other than that, I really won't want to work with the girl.
All right, so look, we don't beat that horse dead. Let's move on. I got a few more questions, and we're gonna get to the reunion because I know you got another interview to do. So you are friends with Santana. And we looked at that situation, and Tip did the video that went viral about her explaining what happened with Santana in the club. Knowing Santana's over-the-top personality, who do you believe is being most honest about the account of what happened at the strip club involving that shooting?
I feel like that's just a weird situation for me to even speak on. But I know my friend Santana, and I feel like it's discrimination in a way because these same clubs that he go to. When I perform, oh yeah, I do the same thing. Ass off, you know, screaming on the mic. That's me, and I get.
But Suki, come on now. You know the hood niggas don't want to see no nigga with his ass out juking. Come on now. Come on now. I've been a gay boy all my life, and I know certain places I can go and cut up, and certain places I can't go and cut up. Keep it real, sis.
I feel like he was juking back, but I mean, stuff happens. Like, you know, you looked at that situation, learn from it. But I feel like that's my nature. I love her, but I feel like I just wish that she ain't really get into that because everything was gonna get handled regardless. You know, and you just put me in a weird spot. But they actually came on common grounds. Tip was apologetic about it. They all came on their own, you know, same common grounds, and now we all cool now.
Good. So how did y'all end up hiring a Sunday's best cashier to be y'all role manager?
So I mean, I don't even know how that happened, but it was a hot mess. You know, I felt like I don't think that job was really for him now. He's a sweetheart. He's messy. He's messy. You know, he's one of the queens. He's one of the queens, but in a way, he cool in my book.
Okay.
He cool.
Okay. So look, I saw your interview with Stitches. I told you earlier before, and that's really what won me over with you. And you were talking about your struggles in colorism. And throughout this the season, you talked about your children and taking care of your children. The way your story was presented, it comes off as if you are a single mother. Is your children's fathers present in your lives? Do they help you? What's that situation?
Well, yeah, one of them does, you know. So I don't live in the same state. I live all the way in Miami with my children. No, but I don't really like to talk about what a person is not doing or a person's doing. I know I take full responsibility. I wake up and I do everything I can do for my kids. Just like this interview, I'm cooking dinner for them. I got them in the house. You know, it don't even matter what somebody else does. If me being an artist and a working artist, you know, I do everything I can to make sure my kids have everything they want. You know, it's hard being a mom. It really is. It's hard being a single parent. You know, that's something that's really hard to do. But I do everything that I can do to make sure these kids are happy. You know, especially my son.
So I got 3 more questions for you and we'll wrap up. Let's get to the reunion really quickly. So for me and a lot of people during this reunion, you were loud, you overtalked a lot of people, and it got kind of ghetto and annoying at times. Many people on social media compared you to trying to be like Cardi B. What do you say to that?
I mean, they've been comparing me to Cardi for a long time just because of the ratchet personalities that we both had. But honestly, the reunion got chopped up so much. It just, a lot of the stuff we didn't even hear answers for a lot of the stuff that we questioned, you know. And I know I had an argument with Nikki, but before the argument started, they basically asked me why wasn't she invited to the Brown Girls brunch. And you know, I tried to tell her it was just because we ain't on the same page, and she was just too problematic to be at something like that where I'm celebrating sisterhood. So it was just like she started talking over me, talking about, no, you lying. First of all, I don't even like when people go against me. Like I'm a roaster. That's what I like to do. So soon as something go off in my head, the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roast you, and that's gonna be it. But they cut out everything. Like it got to the point where I was roasting Nikki so bad that they had to pick me up and take me out of there. Like they didn't show none of that. Like even Bobby was going head to head with her. You know, me and Shay even came on common grounds. That didn't show. You know, but and I was talking about, you know, me being a mom, everything got cut out, you know. Everybody got cut out. But I mean, I'm in ghetto. I'm a ghetto girl. But I do have some sense. That's why I'm here where I'm at right now. You know, I can respect it.
I can respect it. So how are you responding? Because I know you already were popular getting shows, but this has put you on a whole nother platform. How are you responding to the criticism that you're getting from people? Because a lot of people were shading you at the reunion. They were saying your makeup was a mess and so was your fashions. Like what's your take on the criticism that you're getting from people?
Well, I'm really good with if it's constructive criticism, I'm really good with that. I never get angry or anything like that. That's how I become a better artist and a better performer, a better TV cast member. So I mean, I had a just malfunction, and it was just this is my first reunion. It was a lot of pressure because I didn't know that I would have this many people tuned into me, just me myself. So it was a lot, but I know I'm prepared for next season. I know when it comes to the looks, I'm gonna come through. I'm just
That's what's up. That's what's up. You live and you fucking learn. That's what's up.
Yeah, you live and you learn. There's nothing wrong with that.
So Suki, what can we expect from you in the future, baby? What you got going on?
Well, I'm about to drop my new project, Wolf Pussy. You know, I'm working with a lot of big artists. I'm just happy that I got the opportunity to show people who I am, because a lot of people fell in love with me this season. I'm happy that I could show a different side of me, because I know I had the hood with my ratchet personality, but I got a lot of different audience from showing my more vulnerable side. And besides that beef that we had on the show, I think that was I guess that was good TV, but I'm really not that type of girl. I'd rather show love to women than to put them down. I hate when I gotta roast people or go head to head with them, because I'm coming and I feel bad about it at the end. But I'm just happy that I got to come this far. I'm happy that I got out the hood. I got my kids, and I can't wait to the next season, and I can't wait to drop my project and these videos and stuff. Hopefully I'm in the next line and I can sit next to these big girls, you know? So
Funky Bunch, there it is. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth herself, Suki, the GOAT. Suki, thank you so much for your time. I think we don't lost her again. Thank you so much for your time, Suki, and everything you've done. And hopefully we can do this again soon. I enjoyed talking to you. I don't know what happened, but we could do it this way, boo. Say what it is you want to say.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say, when I found your page, I really started loving you, especially when I seen your reads. You're really good at reading. And also, I think you said Spice from Love Hio Hop Atlanta look like the Grinch that stole oxen. You are from the breed. I really dig your deliverance. And I feel like you're going really far with how professional you are during the interviews. You're not shady, and I know you got your opinions on different people, but you have professionalism, you have the deliverance, and I think you're charming, and you really got what it takes to be the next big interviewer. So I want you to keep doing your thing.
Suki, I really thank you so much for that. I like you, and I want you to know you got my number. You can call me anytime you need a platform to talk. I got a feeling that this will not be the last of me and you talking, and I look forward to us fostering a relationship, sis, and much success to you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Likewise. You be good, sis.
All right, so
go feed them kids, bitch. Go feed them kids.
I am right now.
Bye-bye.